Right. Welcome to the Compliance Weekly Sync for the 23rd of May. And the first order of business is to walk the milestone board. Is there anyone that wants to volunteer to do that? Anybody? I'll take that as a yes then, Sam. Thanks.
Just getting my there we go. Zoom controls. Love them. Showing it. Take that as a yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not on the right one. Hold on. Okay. We have verification first.
I think we
Framework
need
form.
to discuss closed ones first.
Right. Sorry. I don't know where we were last time.
It's a new milestone, so just start from the bottom.
Right. All right. Update streamed audit events filtering list. That one seems to be closed before it even started. Still a planning breakdown. Next, we'll have the setup database tables and models. I think that was for Clockhouse.
No, I think title could have been more descriptive. It was regarding the Google Cloud login configuration, and we have now a table called audit events Google Cloud login configuration in GitLab.
Let's make that clear. All right. Next one was the define audit event type schema definition for project approval rules events.
I think all the 4 issues above, they're just like creating new audit event YAML files. I just assigned them to myself and closed the issue when the MR was finished.
All right. Then we'll have improved stubs mocking for the test utils. That one is on Ilya.
Yeah, this is related to our view-free migration. So unfortunately, the bot is labeling it with group activities. So this is my desperate attempt to deal this, like to improve our view-free test use compatibility. Still a long way to do because it's insane how bad the old code is in the previous version of the test utils. Sorry, using this 1 minute of glory to complain. Yes. Yeah, but anyway, we are moving somewhere forward.
All right, let's go to verification. I'll start at the bottom again. The index audit events on entity ID and entity type and created at synchronous index edition.
Yeah, we had to wait for that to be run over the weekend. It's probably been run, but haven't actually verified it yet. So
all right, still pending. Then we have the new audit event for merged MR deletion. That is on.
Yeah, it's on me.
Yeah.
In this, we actually found a bug while we were verifying the new audit event. It was not including the correct details, and now created another MR which actually removes the additional detail, and I will just push that into the group today.
All right, and the compliance framework form add accessible names. That one's on me. I still haven't gotten around to that.
That's very simple. It's just adding the accessible names. It came out of the job where we disabled the compliance pipeline field for premium users. So we just added accessible names to all of the fields in there.
Next, we'll have blocked. There are two items in blocked. One is raise error when using non-defined audit event type. That's on Huzaifa.
This is actually blocked on once we close all, like add all the audit event type YAML files. Then once we ensure that we don't have any more audit events that have a missing YAML file, we'll start raising an exception if a new audit event is being added without the corresponding YAML file. So for this, we need to create all the existing YAMLs, and then we'll add an instrumentation, maybe a log line, to check if we don't have any other existing audit events, and then we'll work on this one.
All right. And then we have the filter compliance violations by branch names.
I think this is already done, right? This is the one that we developed, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure why this was not closed. I believe it is probably we are not there was an idea originally that we filter also for just protected branches, but I believe it was renamed. So I'm also think that this is already implemented fully. Or maybe I'm missing something.
No, I
And
think
we need to
this is the issue, and probably I renamed it. Initially, this was named as filter compliance violations by protected branches, and then I renamed it to the target branch, which we have already implemented.
Yeah, it seems so same to me.
Yes.
All right.
Unless we have an issue to track that particular feature where we want to filter by protected branches, we can close this one.
All right. I'll do that off call. Let's see. Does anyone have anything to discuss about the in-dev items there on their name? All right, I'll take that as a no. Let's jump to the same for in review. I guess there's also nothing. Right. For design, anything on there, Camelia?
Nothing special. The UX roadmap still blocked by the research need to be done by Michael for the job to be done. And the adherence support, we decide not to use SASA now. And I'm going back a little bit on the design for using GitLab checks. So I will, in the following days, probably archive all of it and update the new ones with the new example we decided. And with the last one there, can we go back to the board?
Yes.
move this one, like after I finish the adherence, probably I will start this one.
All right.
That's it.
Okay. That's it for the milestone board then. I'll stop sharing.
Cool, thanks, Sam. I will share the compliance dashboard, which I had fixed up most of it, but it looks like some of it's broken again. That's all right. So you should be able to see it now. So we'll just have a quick run through the engineering dashboard. So we've been sitting at 99.99% on the error budget availability. So great work, everyone. That's been impressive seeing it over the last 3 milestones, actually. For MR types, we have feature actually get above maintenance again, which is another good sign. So we try to get that 60, 30, 10. I know that we always have a lot of maintenance issues for different bits and pieces. So I think this is a good sign of our tracking. But MRs, yeah, typo milestone. Anyway, we've seen a slight decrease in the MR rate from our previous high of 4.89 down to 3.3. I'm going to have a look into this because this might be down to Aaron joining the working group among other things. So having extra people but not having people tagged on the right MRs might cause this, because you can see from our graph here that there's a pretty solid increase across the board in merged MRs and closed issues, which is great to see. Also, anyone shout out if you can see anything to talk about in here. Feature flags. So we've got 5 feature flags currently listed here. Are there any that we want to talk about? Because they're all default enabled false.
The last one, which is introduced in 15.7, the group protected branches, this is like blocked by a couple of bugs right now, so we are unable to roll it out, and possibly in discussion with moving this to the source code team, like because they own the actual feature. So
Yeah.
That's why it's being still stale.
Good point. Does anyone know about this one? Allow protected branches for group?
So I mean, both the 3rd and the 5th are both related to each other. The 5th one, we're unable to roll it out because it's the same name as the feature name. So we created another feature flag on top of that. So it's like an OR condition. If either of these are enabled, the feature works. So yes, these two are linked.
Okay, that makes more sense then.
If you notice the rollout issue, both of them has the same URL.
Oh, yeah, should have seen it from there. Yep. 178. Cool. Past due bugs by severity. So we've got no S1, S2 bugs that are past due at the moment. That's good. And I know we've got an OKR at the moment and trying to reduce a lot of these customer bugs. So I know a lot of these are already scheduled. And the last thing to just go through quickly was the open MRs for compliance. And we've got 20 at the moment. And I see there's 3 at the bottom that are past 60 days. Is there anyone that could help look into these? I know Aaron's probably caught up with the working group. So it might be good just to see if we can help push these along.
I did a short pairing with Jay on the bottom one, but I haven't checked in with him on that yet.
Okay.
I have a, I'll also bring this up for everyone. We have like a weekly pairing that we're trying to do. It's also open for anyone else who wants to join. And we're free to change the time up a bit. Right now it's at 1 UTC. But yeah, 13 UTC, sorry.
This one like set status check. I just got a notification today, and it's being assigned to me for maintainer review. Like I just got it a couple of hours ago, so probably I'll
Nice.
Right. Yeah, I guess, is anyone else able to just check in on these two from Aaron? Otherwise, I can just see if he needs a hand pushing those through or where they're at. Cool. Stop sharing there then. And next up was OKR progress, and first one's with Josefa.
Thanks a lot, everyone, for creating the audit event type MRs. Special thanks to Hasima for creating that script between like the static and the dynamic, getting the events that we have, because that was also pretty tricky. And then Nate picking up most of the MRs, creating the YAMLs. So thanks a lot. With that in mind, I've updated the OKR progress to 60%, since we're now left with only a few YAMLs that need to be added.
Yep. Next one is with me. So we have completed the ClickHouse schema design for audit events, which brings our OKR progress to 25%.
Great. And next was just an FYI from me around the quarterly kickoff AMA was earlier today. So please have a read through that document and the recording there. There's some really interesting stuff around the direction and strategy that we're taking over the next quarter. So have a good read of that. Was there anything else from anyone? No, otherwise I'll stop the recording. Everyone wave for the camera.